Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, February 3rd. We are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. A lot of times we talk about what didn't happen. It is just as important as what did happen. That's kind of the case late yesterday and then what's transpiring this morning. So yesterday, after gapping higher, pushing up in A and B, only to trade sideways for about 4 or 5 hours. And then what didn't happen? Well, quite simply, what didn't happen is we couldn't go and fill the rest of this small gap from the 26th, and the weak buyers gave it up in L and M. And we always say, just because price is down here does not mean the market is weak. It's just a case of these weak longs getting out. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if we're trading anywhere around the 11 wide POC this morning. Well, as you can see, as you're watching my video, we were trading right at it, and I see a pop above here. I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but it looks like we just made a new, pre-market high, but look at where we're right back. So we'll have to see if that's good or not. As far as the other indices, here's the Russell. Same thing, except the Russell didn't sell off really in M. They didn't end a little bit, but they're right back at their POC. Triple now, H was an afternoon pullback. I don't count end period. So as of regular trading hours, I would use H as an afternoon pullback in IWM. They also went out with a price probe, again, which right now is being rejected, but there's still time before the opening. Triple Qs, excuse me. Google, Amazon earnings come out, and here they are looking to gap high. Remember, they had a gap yesterday it held, and they're looking to gap higher, close to their all-time high yet again. And look, same thing that happened to them. An M and then N, and then the earnings came out and they exploded to the upside. So this is, again, a case of buyers not getting much late in the afternoon and just giving it up. What didn't happen is as important as what did happen. So here we are. ES and SPY smack at our 11 wide POC. So let's go over destinations and a game plan for this morning. So let me just see now what they have as the pre-market high. They have 384. I wonder how accurate that is, but you did see it spit. Actually, 384. This is only showing around 383.50. So that's going to be open to interpretation. Right now on the upside, the POC was an upside destination of 382.54. If we open above it, it doesn't just go away like you fill single prints or a gap. It would be used as a downside. Right now, I'm going to use it as the upside. But if we open above it, it would be a downside destination. Then we have yesterday's high of 383.22 and filling that gap, which is now only 32 ticks at 383.54. And you should have the rest of the upside destinations. Right now, pre-market high is tough to tell. I'm not sure if it's 383.50, which it looks like on Window Trader, or 384, which Charles Schwab is showing. So I'll see as we get closer to the opening. For the downside, right now our first destination is the single prints. They start at M's low of 381.37 and get filled at A's high of 21 cents. Then we have our overnight low of 381.07, and then the lowest accepted price, B's low of 380.87. And then yesterday's low of 379.60 and a large gap to get filled of 377.34, 226-point gap from yesterday. So game plan for this morning. Well, again, if we had to open right smack in the middle of balance value at 11 wide POC, there's no trade there. You'd probably get a tremendous amount of chop. If you had to push up towards the high of the day, again, they had a tremendous amount of trouble yesterday. So you can take a put play against yesterday's high, any acceptance above yesterday's high, and you're going to go fill that gap. And then the next destination is the 11 wide from the 26th. So that'd be a quick put play. As far as a call play, if we're to drive down again and take back most of M's range, but hold the single prints and all the lowest accepted price, I would take a long against that as an early play. I would be out below B's low and reassess. Two very early plays. Again, if you're in CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room, you get these up-to-the-date trade ideas while the profile is being live streamed as we go over the IWM, Triple Qs, and SPY all day. And then just chart-wise, I'm just going to show you the daily. We came out of a 4-day balance to the upside. I said I'm going to give the buyers credit and call it up. The gap is my main focus. So right now it's still up. We're firmly now inside of this the previous 5-day balance, which includes the all-time high, which had excess. So if we're able to take out yesterday's high, there's not much between that and the all-time high. We have an 11-wide POC and the all-time high. If we to take out yesterday's low, well, then the gap becomes my main focus, and we're firmly back inside this balance. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.